Hi there people, it's Uberman UK. Well, I've done my first week at Uber and yes, it's been successful. I'm not doing many hours. I just do a standard round about 25 plus hours hopefully I can achieve, and because I have got to look after my kids. Now I'll be honest with you people, it has been a bit of a shock to me from being a bus driver to an Uber driver, because it's totally a different industry. And I have been struggling, I'm still struggling now finding places what I've never drove before around Manchester. And I'm going to stick at it, well I have to stick at it. Because it says go to one location, go to another. And some of these places I've never been in my life. But the sat nav tells me which way to go, and it does help, it tells me which lane to be in. I have to give it a go. I have to not be worried or panicking about going places I've never been before, because that's the taxi industry, isn't it? End of the day, people are requesting rides all round Manchester, not just round my local area. Because what I thought personally is I would start off where I live and mostly stay around that location. It doesn't happen, because for example I might start in my location, get a ping mostly straight away, and then I go straight to Manchester and I can't get out of it because it won't let me out because there's that many requests. Now how busy I am, well, I never stop driving. I don't even stop for a pee sometimes. I have to turn my app off because there is lots of jobs out there and you're lucky to wait 5 minutes for a job. And I said before in my previous videos, sometimes you're driving and you get a request straight away when you've got a passenger on, because the app knows where that passenger what's on your taxi is getting off, and then someone requested it close to that location, so it uses less fuel. Yes, if I go to a location where I haven't got a clue, I do go back to somewhere where I know, which gives me a bit more confidence. I recommend you do that. So if you get a request, let's say, to somewhere you haven't got a clue, and then you stop, I turn my app off and go to and drive to a location I do know and turn it on again. Also on the app it gives you a benefit of picking, let's just say I'm going home from Manchester, I can put home and it will try and find trips to that location, which is good. That is a positive thing. Now it is a shock to me because I've always worked full time. I've always worked 45 hours a week, and now I've reduced it now because of my children, and I have to do it because my little girls depend on me to pick them up and take them to school and do special events with them. I never had that opportunity when I was working full time because my mum and dad had to do it. As I say, they are getting on and they can't do it as much. That's why Uber's given me a great opportunity to do this. It really has, to pick my own hours. Now I won't make more than a bus driver because I don't do the hours, and I always drive when it's, let's just say, no surge. Now a surge is when the price goes up. Now the best time to drive is Friday, Saturday nights and all night. You can be making a lot of money that way, because sometimes it's triple fare and you make a lot of money. Triple fare is a lot of money. If you're working, let's just say start at 9 PM and work till 3, you could easily clear £200 a day, easy. But if you're picking the hours I pick around my kids, I just basically make money to pay for the taxi and just to live off. So there's money to be made out there, and Uber gives you a choice of hours. Now I could do 1 hour a week, I could do 100 hours a week. I have the choice, I have the power, which is good. I said it has been a bit of a emotional change for me, because everything's changed in my life now. Instead of driving buses, which is regular, I know what time I start. I've always, now I'm the boss. Now I'm the one in charge. I've always relied on other people, so if anything goes wrong, I can rely on them. Now it's just me now. I'm my own boss. and that is taking its time. I'll get it there eventually, I really will. So I've been employed for 20 odd years, and then suddenly being self-employed, it's been a shock to me, it really has, because it's a different way of living, it really is. I know if I'm poorly, I won't get paid, or if I don't work, I don't get paid. But I have to change my life, I really do, because of my children. Children need me now, because if we're both working full time, who's going to look after the kids? Who's going to take them to school? Nobody. That's why I have to do it. And my wife, who works, she works full time, and now I can work part time and look after the kids and take them to school. So it is a bit, it has got me down, all this, and got me a bit sad, and because of all the change, but I'll put myself up, I'll bring myself back up and do it. Alright, now remember it's Christmas, so let's be cheerful now, right? So this week, when you're watching this, it'll be Christmas. So I want to wish every one of my subscribers out there, people who watch me regular, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, get a taxi. Don't go on the pop and drive. That's my words of wisdom for the end of the year. You already know that anyway. So it's Christmas soon, so it's all cheers and merriness and all that. Uberman signing out.